Paige, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hi, Ken. How are you?
Paige, I'm living the dream. What are you doing?
Wonderful. I'm doing about the same.
All right,
No
all right.
complaints,
That's good.
but I do have a question. So I am 47, and I have pretty much always worked in my field that I went to school for. I've currently been in what I would consider my dream job for my youth for 10 years now.
Great.
So my question's going to sound odd. I feel like, and once you know what I do, I guess you will understand more. Physically, I've kind of maxed out everything I can do, and creatively, I mean, I do think that I'm still bringing things to the table, but I feel like I am no longer growing, and I can actually no longer grow up the ladder in our organization, which is neither my fault nor theirs. It's just kind of how it's structured.
Right.
So I am trying to figure out how I take all of these skills and market myself to find a new career without having to start at an entry-level position, because what I currently do is very niche, but I do a lot of normal business skills as well.
Okay. The mystery's killing me. What do you do?
Well, I'm always scared to say because I do love my job, and so I feel like, I don't want this to be the one show that, like, my boss.
No. You don't have to tell me that. You don't have to tell us the company. I need that context.
You'll know if I say, because
okay.
there's no way to not know.
Okay. Well, then I need to protect that. So I'm trying to think why I was asking that.
No,
now
you
got me bamboozled. So here's the deal.
No, that's okay. No, it's okay. So I work in the entertainment field in professional sports.
Okay, got it. All right, and so you are limited because of the structure, and you're going. I want to grow. So that's very normal.
Right.
You started saying, "Well, it's going to seem weird." No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Humans want to progress. You are going to get bored if you haven't already started to get bored on some level, because you're doing really, really good. You love it, but you're like, oh, my appetite has grown, right?
Right.
Okay.
Correct.
So you're not in a niche as much as you think you are. You are in terms of there aren't, a bunch of professional sports organizations in Oklahoma City. Hello. Okay. But
right.
But if you break down what you do day to day, that's extremely transferable. We're talking about you're at the upper echelon of one industry. You're at the top. So if I look at what you do every day and what you want to do, then let's play this little experiment out and let's transfer into all the different even sectors of the economy where you could do this. So how would you describe what you do? Give me, forget title. What do you do?
So I manage 3 live performance teams.
Okay.
I do their business planning, their budgets, their payroll. I do their appearance schedules. I also do all of their schedules, their game schedules, their practice schedules, and I run and conduct their practices.
Okay, so you are effectively a talent manager. I could also call you a general manager on some level, and I could also call you a coach on some level. Have I pretty much summed up the 3 hats you probably wear?
Yes.
Good. Because that's important for you. Because you've got to be able to go, okay, on some level, you're coach.
I think in my brain, I think I pigeonhole myself.
You have.
Yeah.
So you start to say, those are the roles you play. Are you heavier on the managing side, the general manager, talent manager side, or are you more on the coach side? Or is it 50-50?
I would say it's probably 50-50.
Yeah, which of the sides of those coins? And what I did was, instead of going 33 and a third, right?
Right.
I'm basically taking the management, the talent management role, because you're dealing with schedules, budgets, all kinds of the tactical stuff. And I really am combining management, general manager together. That's one role. Then you got the coaching side. So which of those two sides?
And there's also a lot of interdepartmental work.
Sure.
So
yeah, you are very much collaborating with other people.
Yes. Yeah, always. So I'm working obviously with marketing on how to market these teams. I'm working with corporate partnerships to get in sponsorships, and I'm working.
So which
with,
side?
So that's not.
Where do you want to grow to? Do you want to grow into more coaching, or do you want to grow into greater management responsibilities, executive type stuff?
Probably, I mean, I do love to coach and train, but just growing wise and even financially, I think more of the executive management.
So too. And I got good news for you. What if I told you you could do both?
That would be wonderful.
Okay. So you pursue on the professional level the ladder of executive, and in your personal life, you find pockets and ways to keep that coach's heart alive.
Right. Okay.
That's how you do it.
All right.
You see what I'm saying? So here's what happens. You go, go ahead. I want your question because I want to help you see. I'm not necessarily done with you unless you're done, because I want you to see, wait a second, I've got all this experience where I can say I've managed teams in a professional and a corporate setting, managing budgets, team members, collaborating with it. Like you start to really describe all the things you do. You're a leader. You're an executive.
Correct.
And you just think about mid to large small businesses would be thrilled to have somebody like you. I think even Fortune 500 companies, I think there's roles for you. It's all about you going, let me look at what jobs are out there in certain places. Let me look over in HR. Let me look over in just, management in the healthcare sector or the technology sector. It doesn't matter. Leadership is leadership. And if you've got all these transferable skills of guiding a team, leading a team through execution of their goals, dealing with operations side of things, because you have an operations bent to you. How does that hit you when you start to go, ooh, can I do something outside of professional sports? The answer is yes in my mind. But do you see that?
I do. I think the problem is I do, but I do not think other people see that. You know what I mean? I feel like
sure, I know what you mean, but I don't think you have any evidence. You don't have any evidence. You just think.
Well, I do.
Oh, I love when somebody goes, "Well, Ken, what's your evidence? I want to hear this evidence."
I mean, just applying for jobs and getting no response.
That doesn't mean anything. That means you're not doing it right.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. If somebody comes to you and says, and they audition, and you say, "Yeah, you've got talent," and they go, "Yeah, I think I got the talent," and then they start doing it, and they go, "Well, it's just not working. This routine doesn't work," and you go, "Yeah, the routine works. You're not doing it right."
Right. Okay.
You're applying cold. You're not using the proximity principle. The good news is I'm going to give you my #1 best-selling book, The Proximity Principle, which literally will walk you through how to start to get in the right places and get around the right people. And then opportunities are going to come to you, but you're just applying cold. So you are an anonymous person basically. And you're allowing someone to just look at your resume or not look at it, because you probably not even got a good resume. And I want to make sure you get the Ken Coleman resume guide. It's free at kencoleman.com under our resources. But this is all about paging. How many people do you know in Oklahoma City? You know a lot of people.
A ton, but I'm also looking out of state.
Great.
So that doesn't help.
Sure it does, because you know a lot of people out of state too.
So, true.
You've got to start telling people what you're looking for.
Right. And I think that's probably the thing is, like, I know, well, you've given me a better idea. I know kind of the title I'm looking for. I think I was thinking that I had to know the industry.
Nope, you don't. Here's what you need: job descriptions. Okay. You need to stop worrying about title too. I want you to look at a job description and go, do I have the talent to do this? Is this the kind of work that I love, passion? And does this work produce results that make my heart come alive, mission?
Right.
You've been listening to my show.
Okay.
There's the formula. You're a sharp lady. You got crazy talent, great experience, bona fide, blue blood references that will just get anybody's attention, the people that you know.
Right.
You work with, you want to talk between the lines? I bet you didn't know I'm a big sports guy. You know I'm a big sports guy?
Yes, I knew that somewhat.
You work for one of the most talented executives in all of professional sports.
I do, absolutely.
A strong reference statement from that guy will blow somebody's mind if they actually know who that is.
Right.
And even if they don't know who it is, they'll go, oh. So you don't need to be ashamed. Start looking.
Okay.
And you got all the tools. Keep listening to the show. Get all my resources. You've really got to get the resume thing figured out. You got to read the book. Amanda, let's get her a copy of my best-selling book, The Proximity Principle. It literally is a practical guide. It's not a motivational book. It tells you exactly what to do, and the sky's the limit for you, Paige. I really appreciate your trust, and there's nothing for you to be ashamed of. You're not you're going somewhere. You're not leaving something.